Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Ed and Friedland Show.
The premium.
Live from the UK.
Live from the shit-eating festival.
It's a shite-eating festival.
The shite-eating.
It's the shite-eating festival.
It's the shite hour.
It's the 65th... How many years has it been since the war? It's the 75th anniversary. Maybe it's longer than that now.
Oh.
85th.
Yeah.
1945, that was the first
It's
year.
almost 90 years.
Because there was nothing in London after the bombing.
The Blitz.
And there used to be, everybody would,
Yeah.
there was a teacup festival, but they blew up all the teacups after the war.
It was L.
Everybody would eat
It was
shit.
L on Earth.
Everybody would eat each other's shit.
Yeah.
Old
We got-
London town style.
We create a lot of recipes for shite during the Great War, the bombing. This is not working?
I don't know. I didn't check.
Are we working? Yeah. Okay.
Where was I? Oh, right. Eating shit. What was I saying about that?
Yeah. I remember.
That's how they discovered what shit was. Because someone was munching on it and there was a peanut in there.
Yeah.
And then they said, what the hell is this? And the guy who stirred it he said, oh, I had peanuts. That's crazy. I ate a bag of peanuts maybe 3 days ago. And they said, oh, you ever think you eat stuff and then maybe that's what turns into shit?
Yeah. It's true.
They never knew what it was.
They thought it was just a tail that was just growing out.
They didn't know where
They
it was.
said, oh, there's me tail.
And then they learned what it was.
There's me stinky tail.
Because of the peanuts.
Yeah. He was England's finest scientist. And shit scientist.
Mm.
How you doing?
How am I doing?
I can't wake up today. I don't know
Oh,
what
really?
it is. It's one of those days where I just couldn't wake up.
You want to just cancel the podcast?
No!
Oh, okay.
No, we can't cancel the podcast. This is our favorite thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck.
What?
I forgot to fucking... I keep forgetting to... I have to plan my girlfriend's birthday for Wednesday night.
I thought that was already planned. You're going to
No.
a mall in New Jersey.
No.
I overheard you talking with... Don't her friends plan it and you just call them to be like, how's it going, basically?
Basically, I tried that, and every girl... I don't know if they listen to the show, but they're all on notice right now. I want to tell all these whores I wish they were dead. They were supposed to plan... She likes activities.
You can't talk like that anymore, dude.
You know, I
Now
know.
that Shane's back in the mainstream, we're going to be under the microscope.
I know. Everything we say.
As Shane orbiters.
Yeah.
We're circling around the Shanus. They call us the Shanal fissures.
Uh-huh.
And we're the Shanal polyps.
Yeah.
As we circle around.
We're kind of like a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, we're sort of like the Shane's hemorrhoids. I guess. But now that he's mainstream, people are going to be like, oh, let's take a look at what Shane's friends are up to.
Uh-huh.
And they're going to tune into this. They're going to say, okay, British shit-eating festival, that's all right. And then you're saying you're going to kill these women?
Yeah, these women are pretty much dead.
We can't be saying stuff like that anymore.
So now it's down to...
Any more, big guy?
Let's go through their ideas. I think it looks like they have a lot of really good ones. Let's see.
And how old's your girlfriend turning?
She's turning 27.
27?
Yeah. A party bus to Queen's Casino. How does that sound for Wednesday night?
Damn, you guys have been dating for 8 years?
77 years. Yeah. No, I've been dating her. She's 27. I've been dating her since she was 13. And I was 34.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's kind of a forbidden love, but some people call it grooming. Other people call it something built to last. Okay, here's another one. Renting out a diner. That sounds fun. Mm-hmm. These are their ideas they just sent me. We can rent out a diner, open bar at a Greasy Spoon Diner. I love how girls talk.
Yeah, but these are like AI ideas. There's no thought behind them.
No, I think they probably just Googled.
Renting out a diner.
Renting out a diner, that could be fun. Oh, a mariachi band or Mexican restaurant
Is
with
there already a
mariachi.
business that uses AI to plan shit for women?
I mean, you could probably just go in Chat GPT.
I know, but like just have a company that plans stuff like this.
There's a Times Square
What should I do
hotel.
for my 8-year-old's birthday? And then you think you're talking to a person. You think you're talking to a lady named Beth, who's 37 and like makes soaps and.
Hey,
she
I'm
plans-
Beth. Yeah,
I'm
but
Beth,
it's,
and I plan stuff. She
Yeah,
has
yeah.
like a huge hat, and she's in her garden, on the website.
Yeah.
And then it's like, Beth, I need your help, and she'll be like, I'll be your event coordinator. I will be your life coordinator. It's like a life coach and an event coordinator, but both at the same time, and it's $350 a month. And anything you need to plan a friend's birthday? Okay, give me 2 facts about them. They're turning 27 and they're a girl. Boop, 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 boop. What if you rented out a diner and we
Hey,
had
Bruce-
open Greasy Spoon bar?
I think these girls hate my girlfriend.
Wow, thanks, Beth. I'm glad I paid.
Thanks, Beth.
I'm glad I paid $350 a month. Hey, I have a spare hour in between my oncologist appointment and going to see the estate planner who's going to divvy up all of my soaps after I die of breast cancer in 6 months. What should I do in that hour? Boop, 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 boop. The perfect thing to do
Mariachi
on your
bands
deathbed
at
is, yeah,
Mexican restaurant.
yeah, right. Maybe you can hire Showtime dancers and rent out and
Party bus to Queens Casino.
Party bus filled with Showtime dancers, and it can be Black History Month themed.
Oh, here's a good one. There's a pool, an indoor pool at a Times Square hotel where you could rent out the pool.
So everything has to do
Have a
with
pool party?
Everything has to do with
I
renting.
have to rent something
There's
out.
always something that needs to be rented out.
I can't just go to a bar.
Yeah, because then be like,
Yeah,
my
get it.
boyfriend actually rented out. And then no matter what follows, the rest of them have to be like,
could be
oh, I wish
They just want to destroy each
I wish
other.
my boyfriend could rent something out.
I wish he could rent out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
sort of
all
a-
this involves
It's sort
me
of a
spending
vaginal
probably-
desire to be rented out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that's what they understand.
He
They
rented
only-
out my
They only
pussy.
understand like like vacuous spaces that can be owned for a period of time.
Yeah, it's just to feel like a
like
a
property. That's like
royalty. Yeah.
Yeah, that's their mentality, sort of. Yeah.
Oh, I saw the Napoleon movie last night, by the way,
Yeah. On
Yeah.
Apple TV.
on Apple TV.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty sick.
I was excited, and then I saw the trailer, and it seems like a completely different movie than what I was expecting. I'm sure it's good, but it's not.
It's not like.
I want a
Apparently they
slow,
changed a lot.
I want a slow.
Yeah, I want 8 hours.
boring
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
about Napoleon.
Yeah. You want like debates in chamber rooms. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like an entire day, like an entire. If you had like a fucking 85-hour series, and it's an entire. There's one that's just like it's like the Fly episode of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Or like the Coma episode of Sopranos, and it's like very slow, and it's him contemplating something. At the very end, he just sits for his portrait, and it's the day that he does the hand thing.
Yeah, and his dick goes to this.
Well, I've only ever seen.
What is that picture where he's got a huge dick?
Have you?
He has this one, yeah.
Have you?
Well, the whole movie, Joaquin's
on,
like
my-
sitting like this.
Have are there multiple paintings like that where he does that, or is that a one?
Maybe
famous
that's the one famous one. Yeah.
I think that's what I mean. It's got to be a whole day where it's him contemplating something, and then he just, at the end, he sits for that painting. So you get an idea of this man as just a very regular man with, like just trick the audience into seeing the banality of the day-to-day of Napoleon.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, that's Napoleon. And he still woke up, and he's like, fuck, I gotta get more milk.
Yeah.
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 I gotta take over the world, and I gotta get more milk. Time for my painting.
It's cool that both him and Hitler couldn't conquer the Russian winter. That was his undoing. Much like Hitler, he could not conquer the Russian winter.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't. Yeah, I need to read a Napoleon book, or listen to a Napoleon book, because there's there's a lot of stuff that I know about a lot of stuff that they didn't include. They didn't include Corsica.
It sounds like you already know everything.
I don't
think
know
you need
everything.
to read a book. It
I don't
sounds
know
like
everything.
You're the expert.
I think a big aspect of his personality that they really weaved into this movie is that he only hit it doggy with his girl, with Josephine.
Yeah.
He only did standing doggy, where he went. There's like 4 sex scenes in the movie where he makes her do standing doggy.
It really stinks that you can't if you are 5'7", you can't really, you can never. People can't just like you. You know what I mean?
But everyone was 5'5". Robespierre, I looked it up, was 5'3".
But you know what they say about Napoleon, and the same thing they say about Hitler, and they do it with Putin also.
They say small.
They can't just be liked. You have
He's a great guy.
It does not happen.
Well, no, you have an extra maxim. You said that if you're 5'5" to 5'8", probably, it's bad.
It's bad.
But if you're Danny DeVito,
yeah, right,
then everyone's like, welcome to the party.
Yeah, anything in between 5'6" and 5'10" is like it's like
everyone's like,
you know what it's like?
You're a Hitler.
No, so you ever see the movie The One?
With Jet Li?
With Jet Li.
Yes.
You know at the end where he's on the mountain fighting everyone to be the #1 Jet Li? He's like, I am the most Jet Li. That's what being that height is. It's a constant battle between other tiny Chinese guys and you to be the best version of a tiny Chinese.
And then if you become the #1 guy.
And then anybody else is looking at it and you're like, yeah, but you're still just a little Chinese guy. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't matter. You know, like you get a lot of 5'9" guys trying to mog 5'7" people, and it's like, you still are just, you suck, pal.
Yeah, we still
don't have anything.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, if anything, you talk about people who vote against their interests. It's guys that are just shy of 5'10".
Yes.
Those are people that vote against their interests.
It's true. I'm like 5'9.5", between 5'9" and 5'10", and I literally don't identify as we don't have solidarity. There's no solidarity. I see another man get called Hitler, and I say, yeah, look at that shrimp. Yeah. I could be like, come on, man, he's all right.
Yeah.
He just has a podcast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I say Shane, we went to Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah, yeah.
The Shanus crew went to the...
Yeah, the Shanus
The
boys.
Shanels.
Yeah, the
Shanel glands. And Shane goes, yeah, why don't you hop up? First of all, no one told me my fly was down.
Yeah.
5,000 people.
Yeah, 5'8", fly down.
Clearly visible on the monitor.
Winter coat on.
These are supposedly all my friends there.
I wasn't looking at your penis.
Nobody says a word to me.
Penis.
And I go out.
Congratulations to Nick. He was.
And then it's like I look at all these people. I'm like, this amount of people, 5,000 people, because these are just Americans. The only way they're not going to like him. They're never going to be like, you know what? That guy makes me feel good. All someone my size can do is convince them to genocide a rape. That's it. That's all I can do. That's the only thing.
A speech
and
like
they're
this.
like, yeah, I don't know if I trust this guy, but he's fucking angry. And it's there's a tiny man inside me that's as angry as that. And so when he says we need to put the Basque on trains, I believe him.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
This guy seems principled.
Meanwhile, you can be 6'2", and you're like, so I drank a beer the other day, and people are like, I love beer. Wow, this guy's so relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's guys my size that are relating to it too.
Yeah, right, exactly. You're like, me too. Maybe if I relate to it, I'll be that size.
In reality, I'm much more like the fascist. Yeah.
No, see, the only thing holding me back in life is that I'm not friends with an architect.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had an architect friend and me and him just fucking, like me and just some 5'4", extremely closeted architect, just fucking powwowed, and I was like, let's just come up with a whole new style and then just fucking kill everyone. I feel like the sky's the limit.
A whole new style.
Yeah, let's just come up.
Dude, we gotta come up with
just
a whole
a wild
new style.
type of building, and I'm like, we'll start off with our headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm thinking black for this one.
The anal headquarters.
The anal
Shane, yeah, the Shanal part.
The Friends of Shane.
It looks like it's like a swastika, but an asshole.
Yeah.
It's like a black asshole in a field of red.
Yeah, there's a circle in the middle, and then there's lines coming off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And each wrinkle represents an era in history that where society moved forward. The grand clock.
Yeah. The brown eye.
The grand clock of, I don't know, and then we'll do occult stuff later. But for now, it's just the buildings.
Yeah. You gotta wait before you try to summon Beelzebub and stuff like that. That's stage 2.
Yeah.
Stage 1 is the building.
And then I'm going soul patch, just to put that style of facial hair to rest for the rest of time. That's my gift to humanity. That's another thing. People don't give Hitler credit for that. That Charlie Chaplin mustache
It was a whack
It was
look.
gay, dude. It was
gay
fucking
look.
sucked. And then Hitler's like, look, I gotta make it so nobody can ever have this mustache.
I saw a
again.
picture of my dad's grandfather, like 1930, Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
Before he got rid of it.
Modern
Jewish
day,
man.
modern
a Jewish
day
man had that.
Italian guys still do it. There's guys in
But
Italy.
there's a little bit of like a downslope.
Yeah, the triangle.
There's a little bit of a triangle.
Yeah.
They don't go full box. They don't go square.
Toothbrush. That's what it's called. Toothbrush mustache.
Yeah. That's a shit look. Really, really poopy look. Yeah, but Soul Patch, the reverse Hitler. I mean, you don't see a lot of people still rocking with it though. You're just like making fun of a few guys in jazz fusion bands that play
I might
bass.
do it. What if I did it?
It'd be sick.
I'm gonna grow it out and dye it.
No, just keep it.
And then I
keep
just
it-
work. And then I just work Tool lyrics into every conversation.
Yeah. And whenever someone brings it up, you call it the PT, the pussy tickler. Yeah. What'd you think of the PT, baby? Yeah. It's a pretty cool look, honestly.
Oh, now you've gone a complete 180.
Backwards Kangol, bass guitar, soul patch. I mean, I think that's maybe the bowling shirt. I think that's pretty much the coolest kind of guy you could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I was that guy, honestly. Said I'm me.
What kind of guy do you think you are? Everyone was hating you at Radio City, by the way.
No, not everyone.
Everyone was people who didn't even know you were like, this is the most annoying guy I've ever seen in my life.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Well, you were standing right in front of the door where everyone goes in, and you had your hand down the back of your pants in your ass.
You and Shane were making fun of me together.
And when you walked through the door, the
you
first
said
thing,
everyone, and it's just two titans of the comedy industry.
when you walk through the door, the first thing anyone sees
sometimes
is you.
Sometimes I have my hand like this.
It was the other way in your ass.
It wasn't in my crack.
Yes, it was.
No, I wouldn't put my hand in my ass crack.
You were.
I wasn't credit card swiping myself, dude.
Well, that's what it appeared as. Yeah.
How is that possible if I'm wearing pants? I'm just going.
And then
I'm
we're
just
all we're all downstairs in the wings
Yeah.
of this historic venue.
Yeah.
5,000 people going to see our friend, who just 4 years ago was 5'7".
in
A
prison.
lot of people forget that.
Yeah. In
Yeah,
the
Shane
prison
was
of
in-
5'7".
Shane was in prison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Women's prison.
He was in women's maximum security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, that's cool to see your friend. Not even the size of the venue, but it's like historic. It's cool.
It's beautiful.
We're all down there watching, and it's like, wow, this is awesome. And then
We both took shits.
No,
You
were
took
in.
a shit and I took a shit.
You were in the green room, eating food. I have a picture on my phone. You
That
were
was
in there.
before
You went
Shane.
back there. No, it wasn't. It was.
During Chris.
It was absolutely.
During
not.
Chris, I went up. They had Jersey Mike's in the green room. I hadn't had much dinner, and yes, I do admit, and apologies to our
It's
friend
time
Chris.
stamped on my phone, so I can see.
Well,
there's-
you came in the green room too.
I showed it to Ethan and I sent it to him.
You sent it to our agent. Yeah.
I said, "Where is Adam?" And they said, "I don't know." And I'm like, "Let me go see where he is." And I went up to the.
And I was eating a Jersey
You
Mike's.
were the only one ignoring.
I was not ignoring
You were
it. I
invited
just
there.
went up for just. It was a 6-inch. I slammed it. Went back
I guess
down.
that's all to say. If you're this guy, I can understand why you would want to be soul patch bass player instead of that. Instead
This is
of
a terrible guy to be.
Worm Man that fingers his own ass and then probably when no one's looking touches multiple sandwiches trying to find the one that he wants in the green room
That's not true.
while ignoring the show.
That's not true. That's not true. I wasn't wiping my ass with my hand Muslim style. Just in the middle of a
And then
room
there was a
full of
professional
people.
football player there, and you're talking shit about him within earshot. I had to move away.
To him?
Yeah, I was like, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
I talked to him. He's coming to my show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you
He's
were
coming to
like,
my show in Boston.
you're like, that guy's a bum, and he's like right there. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I said it to. Okay, first of all, I said that to Tommy because he's also a fan of a team in the NFC East. So he's an Eagles fan.
So no.
So I was like, look
here's
at that guy's a bum.
You said it to
Yeah.
multiple people.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it to me when we were standing right next to this person,
Uh-huh.
and then I pretended to have something else to do, and I got up and walked.
I talked to that guy all night.
Okay, all right, then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine.
It was pretty cool. He plays on Sundays, dude. It's crazy how just sports guys love, like shit. Every white athlete in America loves Shane. I wish I had that with the black ones.
The Shanel.
Yeah, they're pretty much in the Shanel community.
I would love if I just had a black audience.
I would
If I
love
just
that
did
too.
black comedy and I wore big ass suits. I mean, that's the only thing that's fucking funny to me. I was just talking to, whatever. I was talking to Pete.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pete, you're doxxed now. I was talking to Pete about it. It's like it's not like I'm like, cause often I watch stand up and I don't really like laugh at it, and I'm like, is it because I'm like jaded and I'm cynical now? But then I can still watch Cat Williams. I can watch fucking Steve Harvey, and like I could go back and watch those specials again, and I laugh, and it's like, well, it's because I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your mind doesn't work that way.
It does, but I'm not allowed to do that.
No, you're not
There's
allowed
no
to.
universe where if I did that, the audience I would get is the most racist white guys in the entire world. They're like, this is as close as it gets to blackface, and that's fine with me. This is about as close to a vaudeville performance as I'm gonna get. You know what I mean?
This is vaudevillian.
I can't sell out an arena full of black people
That would be so awesome.
and yeah.
Yeah.
Just wiping my fucking brow the whole time.
The closest you can come is
Wearing 35 pounds of suit.
Yeah, yeah.
Just big ass suit, just flowing. It's just flowing behind me. Maybe even I have high heels on. I have giant platform shoes. For no reason. To do a comedy special about like, what happened to all the damn coupons?
What happened?
How the fuck you gonna have a newspaper that's just coupons? It's just whatever.
Yeah.
You just do whatever.
Do they still make those?
Yeah,
No,
I
the
get them
Sunday.
delivered to my house. Yeah.
I remember the Sunday newspaper used to just have like Best Buy would have a little insert.
I still get every day like a daily or weekly shopper that's just coupons for the local grocery store.
It's so sick. It feels good. Yeah.
How the fuck you gonna have? That's it.
It also sounds funny if you say it in the Baltimore, Maryland, D.C.
Newspaper.
newspaper.
Yeah.
Coupon.
Coupon.
Yeah. They just have a newspaper for coupons. Yeah. That was very fun. Shout out to Shane and shout out to Nick.
Me?
Yeah, you did a great little guest.
I can't believe no one fucking mentioned to me that
Yeah, your penis was out.
that my penis was completely out. Also, thank you to whoever sent me red underwear. Somebody sent me a pack of red underwear.
Someone did?
Yes.
What did you ask for?
I'm covered. Well, you have to wear red underwear during your Chinese New Year.
What, in case you get fucked that night?
No, it's bad luck. Your Chinese New Year, your birth year is a bad luck year, and you have to carry jade rocks.
Do you have your pockets filled with them right now?
Yeah, and you have to wear red underwear. But somebody sent me a pack of red underwear to my house, and thank you for that, because you're not allowed. You can't buy them for yourself.
Oh, they have to be a gift?
It has to be a gift.
Oh,
yeah.
you're like hinting at something.
I said it explicitly on the Sam Talent episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's funny, you're getting better at not stealing jokes
Because I've stopped remembering.
because you stop remembering.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
I thought it was like, it's weird because you're not stealing jokes anymore, but you're still not listening.
To destroy the devil inside of me, I had to destroy myself entirely.
Yeah.
Yes, but I will.
But you stole that from Slipknot.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. But I stopped wearing the scary masks. You know.
Did they bury that guy in the stuff?
No.
Like, did they have like the
There's a guy
the
that died?
spikes all over? Yeah,
Really?
the main guy died. Yeah,
From a Slipknot?
yeah, Jordy Jordison.
That's not his name.
Right, that's his name, right? Jordy Jordison. Yeah.
Jordy Jordan.
Also a tiny man. Also 5'5". I think he's like 5'4".
That's why he had to be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have done this. I should have gone up a Radio City scary clown mask. I'm like, welcome to the. Y'all ain't ready for the damn circus.
I really wasn't expecting that
scary
accent.
clown mask, big ass suit, platform shoes. Y'all ain't ready. They saying Trump coming back.
They saying Trump
They saying
coming
Trump
back.
coming back.
I love that the repeating the premise.
Yeah. Well, it's
So good.
it's call and response.
Yeah.
It's from it's the structure you can trace all the way back to the Negro spirituals, and
the Bantu.
the field hollers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that fucking clip? Did Pete show you that? The
No.
Taraji Henson clip where she says, what did she say? She goes, you want to know why black people run away when they laugh? Because we wasn't allowed to laugh in the fields. And did you not see that video? It's amazing. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life.
It's when they run away. They say something really funny happens. And they run away.
Yeah, you run away. Yeah, and she says, you want to know why? It's because,
Really?
yeah, because they weren't allowed to laugh.
They kind of. I don't know. If someone told me that, I'd be like, "That's pretty smart. That sounds smart."
Well, I don't.
I mean, it sounds like complete bullshit.
I can't
also.
imagine that.
I mean, in my mind, it's either 100% true or 100% bullshit.
I don't think they weren't allowed to laugh. I can't imagine there was like a guy that's like, no laughing. Ain't gonna be no laughing on the farm. You know, I don't know.
They were allowed to sing.
Right, exactly.
Right? If they're allowed to sing, they should be technically.
I think they were allowed to laugh.
I
yeah.
mean, I wasn't there, so
Yeah.
you know. But I do know they were allowed to sing.
I'm not saying that slavery was good. Please don't misinterpret.
Slavery bad.
Slavery was definitely bad, very cruel,
Uh-huh.
a stain in human history.
Yes.
But I think they probably were allowed to laugh.
Because we weren't allowed to laugh.
Also, but did people laugh back then? The white people probably didn't know what laughter was.
They probably showed white people what laughing
Like they're
was.
like, what's that noise they're making?
Yeah. What's that? Ha 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 coming out of his mouth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Like
then that was the first.
Mark Twain was that was like the funniest guy in the world.
He was the funniest white boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like nobody was like, oh my God, you gotta hear what Mark Twain said. I'm
And
dying.
then he said.
And then Mark Twain said,
Oh.
yeah, that wasn't happening.
Well, he was kind of touring.
They would just
That
be
was his
like,
thing.
they would just be like, that's clever.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a clever thing.
Well, I listened to what do you call it? To Huckleberry, read by Elijah Wood on Audible.
Another Hitler style man.
Another Hitler style man.
Yeah.
Little Hitler style, Frodo style boy.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of LOLs I had in that book. There were a lot of funny parts actually.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not like killing. You know
He's
what I
not
mean?
crushing.
Yeah, right.
No, he's not. It's not Pimp Chronicles.
I don't exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. It's like I believe you could go back. There was probably a slave that was that funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a guy just fucking. He's the worst slave.
Uh-huh.
He's just fucking. He's not good at the work. He's like, but they keep him around, and he's like fucking. He's always doing something.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I don't think that Mark Twain. I don't think anybody back then was that funny.
No one can
I don't
crush
think
that hard.
anything has changed. Yeah.
You think there was a Jew that, one of the guys that owned probably all the slave ships
Yeah, down in Portugal.
in Portugal? You think that guy was funny?
Well, they
No,
were,
he was a good writer.
well, they were
though.
Sephardim, so
No, they're not funny.
yeah. What the hell is that like?
What do you mean?
Just those guys. There's like 1800s Spanish.
They don't hate each-
1600s Spanish Jewish guys.
They let
They're like, oh, uno, dos, tres. Is that how they
They
talk? How do they talk?
They're like North African guys now because they got expelled.
I'm talking
during the-
about back then, where they're like, Yo
Yeah.
quiero Taco Bell. Is that what they sounded like?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. But they lived in Spain, in Moorish Spain. They got along real well with the Muslims. That's like the best example of Jews and Muslims squatting up. And then Ferdinand and Isabella, they killed everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tortured and killed everyone. So they were saying uno dos tres. The Muslim guys were high fiving them.
Uh-huh.
They were laughing because they knew. And then
but they were Spanish Muslims there too.
yeah, the Moors.
Mhm.
Yeah, from North Africa. They conquered the Iberian Peninsula, and then Ferdinand reclaimed it for the Catholics. Yeah, and then made it illegal to not be Catholic. So Jews actually they had to be secretly Jews. They'd be like, no, I swear.
Yeah,
I'm-"
crypto Jews.
Yeah. They were like, I swear.
One of the funniest words.
I swear.
One of the
I'm
funniest words I've ever heard in my entire life.
crypto Jew.
You remember when you found that one out?
Yeah.
I was like 16. I remember finding out about crypto Jews. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's an awesome word.
Yeah.
That's a hilarious thing to accuse someone of being.
They had to be secret Jews, sneaky Jews. So it's their fault we had to become good at secrets, probably.
Mhm.
Not
The
our-
Chinese Jewish people, that's a funny one too.
Are there Chinese Jews?
Like two. And it's like, how did you get that? How did this happen?
They were just the most annoying guys
In China?
back in China. Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't see any cultural overlap.
I can't see. Yeah. Well, there could be some.
Like what?
Like being cheap. Aren't the Chinese supposed to be cheap as well?
They love bargaining, but in like
Bargaining,
in a
we're
Star Wars way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So Watto was the most Jewish Star Wars bargainer there was.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So those guys are Watto
But
style.
that's like, I feel like every ethnicity does
bargaining.
that. Yeah, the bargaining thing.
That's our thing.
No, yeah, but it's like it shouldn't be. It's the same way that like every fucking culture is like, well, I'm Slovenian, so I drink. And it's like everybody drinks. It's not specific to.
I feel like Swedish people don't bargain. I just want to. I have no idea.
They don't have to. They're like, I pay $2 for this, please.
Yeah, and they're
And
like
then-
$2.
And
for
then they're
you.
like, yeah, that's awesome.
Look how tall he is.
Mhm.
Look at that tall.
Okay,
guy.
thank you.
Frank Shear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll never go to Sweden.
I never want to go.
I'm not trying to be that short, dude. I'm not. I'm
Can
just
you
not doing it.
imagine?
I'm not doing it.
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, I'll just be a fucking circus freak. Like, why would I subject
We'd look like
myself to
Danny DeVito to them.
Why would I ever do that to myself?
They'd laugh just looking at them.
Maybe I do a show once I get the platform shoes and the big suit,
Yeah.
and then I could walk around 7'2" with my giant plane. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all meatball eating motherfuckers ain't ready.
They put a horse in the IKEA meatballs.
IKEA, no, you Kia. You build it. I went to IKEA. They said you build this shit at home. I said you Kia.
Yeah. How about you, Kia?
That's the premise.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Just breaking at the end of everything because he would have to.
Because he would have to build the furniture himself. Yeah.
Just say it in front of like
It's just dropping
9,000 people accidentally saying the N-word and then just having to stop.
I'm sorry.
Let's reset. Let's go again. Sorry, I got too into it. And then I go backstage and I come right back out, same energy the first time. How about you, Kia?
How about you, Kia?
Trying to build my own damn furniture.
I built my own.
I ain't building. I'm building my own damn furniture.
Oh, not today.
You
Not
gonna
today.
pay me? There better be money in the box. If I got a damn job now, also.
You giving me a goddamn
I went
job.
to IKEA. I was trying to get a chair. I walked out with a goddamn job.
A job I gotta pay him for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That's a good bit.
Yeah, it's like you can just. That's what makes comedy fun is being that guy.
Nothing making sense.
And it does make sense. It's a good point. You shouldn't have to fucking build your own furniture.
It's true.
And people are stupid. They're like, oh, it's awesome. I get to build my own furniture.
Oh, it's yeah, it's great.
Yeah. The whole world is stupid. None of it makes sense. It's all arbitrary. So you can be that guy and you can just be like, what the fuck is this? Yeah.
You know who loves IKEA furniture is the fat girl who's like, I need to invite my crush over to help me build because I'm useless at these things. You know? Or not the fat girl, the unfuckable girl. Kind of like the just awful personality. Just be like, I wish a man could come over here.
I think you're just being a misogynist.
I think my girlfriend had a friend who was complaining about that. Yeah.
That what?
She's like, I got all this. I just moved. I got all this IKEA. I don't have a man to. I'm so lonely. Mm-hmm. Like the "You're fucking me" girls. The girls that are like, the girl that's like, "Are you gonna ghost me?"
You're describing one woman that your girlfriend is friends with that you don't like because she's fat. You're holding it against her that no one wants to fuck her.
You know how,
and they're like, you know that type of the fucking. There's a new type of Pop-Tarts type of bitch. The fucking
kind of bitch.
The like, ooh, let's all sit down and listen to Hamilton type of bitch.
Oh my God! I just saw my friend who's I stopped chilling with because he got with one of those girls and now they're married. I was like, well, I'll hang out with them when they break up. Mm-hmm. But like, let's listen to Hamilton type of girl. They're not married. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really committed to that, and it's been 10 years now, and I just completely stopped chilling with someone.
Who?
I don't know if you've ever met him. It was a friend from college. Yeah, but his girl started listening to Hamilton. She was like, "Listen, we all like hip hop. Mm-hmm. There's this new play. It's a hip hop play."
Mm-hmm. What's next for Lin-Manuel Miranda? Where does that guy go from?
Well, you would expect he'd just choose a different era, you know, and just make a rap about it, but he really hasn't, has he?
The 30s?
Yeah. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if he did a 30s rap, yeah. 30s Bavaria, maybe? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The late 20s Southern Germany.
Is swing going to be revived again?
What's the cycle on that, you know?
I don't know. There's a bunch of weird shit that happened in the 90s that it was like we ran out of stuff to bring back.
Yeah. There was a rockabilly moment in the 80s. I remember that.
Yeah.
When, there was like a leather jacket rockabilly moment, and then they try to bring swing back in the 90s.
I got to see what days I'm going to the auto show.
Is it this week?
It's in like 2 weeks. They didn't send me shit last year, and then this year I got the email like for the press days.
Really?
Yeah.
You're pressed now.
Yes, sir.
What new cars are there?
27th through the 28th. March 27th through the 28th.
What kind of swag do they have at the auto show?
Oh, yeah, a lot of stuff, yeah. Usually tote bags, little keychains, sometimes a car.
You get a car?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Like a small, like a toy, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of toys, keychains.
Uh-huh.
You get t-shirts out of that? Yeah.
Free Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sponsored by what? Kia. Do you like the new Kia logo?
Yeah, it's a smart design.
I like it. It is good design.
They got an eye for Kia. I said IKEA. How about fuck Kia?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to just look at her. Uh-huh. I'm trying to get my dick sucked by IKEA.
You know what I watched the other day? I watched the Stephen Colbert George Bush Correspondents' Dinner, and then I watched the Obama one where he made fun of Trump, And Trump's just sitting there like you could just tell his brain is just like, beep, you know, just watching Obama dunk on him at the Correspondence Center. But I forgot the joke he made about the long form birth certificate. But it is really funny. But Obama said, not only am I releasing my long form birth certificate, I'm releasing my birth video. And they just cut to a clip of the Lion King. Like all the animals running.
Yeah.
This is a pretty funny joke.
It's just a self-racism.
He was being racist to himself.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, just like it's not bad.
My knees kind of hurt all the time, and they feel like they're gonna give out. And I swear to God, if I have to get like a knee surgery,
A replacement.
from doing nothing, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Really?
I'm getting really mad about the way my body hurts.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
My body. I had back pains once.
Should I just? I'm gonna start. At what point are you disabled? Because I see some people online. They're like part of the disabled community.
Yeah.
And it seems like it's like because nobody asks them, and from what I can tell, some of them I think you just have glasses.
Yeah. You like sitting?
You just have glass. No, I
Yeah.
mean it's not. Often it's not like they'll be like, oh well, I have Crohn's disease. It's like I'm sorry, but diarrhea
That's
isn't.
poop.
That's not a disability.
Yeah.
In fact, you shit more than other people, so you have shitting is an ability.
Yeah.
Now you have more ability.
You're an X-Man.
You're more shittable.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Call it Professor X, dude.
Yeah.
This
From what I can
bullshit's
tell, it's
wrong.
you have glasses and you love Amazon packages.
Yeah.
And if anyone.
So what do you think? Like, what do you think the baseline
And you
is
hate
for you?
seamless delivery drivers.
Bad knee?
Huh?
You're gonna try to get in there with bad knee.
Bad knee, yeah.
I think like in the next, I don't know, 20 years, probably exoskeleton technology is gonna really. We're gonna all have mech suits.
Have Gundams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to lift insanely heavy things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we're all gonna be Maori.
Yeah. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all gonna have Gundams and talk like Maori people.
Yeah. Yeast.
Doing the haka at each other in robot suits. I can't fight this feeling. However the haka goes, you know.
Deep inside of me. Oh man. That is really funny Obama made that joke. And also I forgot how like the Colbert one, he was being really mean to Bush. Bush had like he was like, it's actually good you have a 29% approval rating. And Bush had to be like
Mm-hmm.
He was like really being mean.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
That rules.
A lot of people say it's bad. I think it's good that everyone hates you. You're a bad president. Yeah. Yeah, no, he was going hard.
It really is fucking lame that it's Biden and Trump again.
It is really, really lame.
We got to move on with our lives. We're wasting our fucking lives. You know what? One term from now on out. From here on out, term limits should be reduced. You get one fucking term.
One try.
I think so.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it? Like, why do we... Yeah, if you're going to have term limits at all, for president, it should be one term.
Yeah. One term and...
They're like, oh, that's not enough time to get things done. It's 4 years.
That's long enough.
And you have all of the resources of the richest country in the world.
And you don't have to
disposal.
spend 2.5 years running for re-election.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And that makes a lot of sense, actually.
It does. You get the same amount of time out of the fucking administration.
Pretty much.
In terms of work ethic.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But then you're lame duck. You know?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Huh?
Where did that come from?
The expression?
Yeah.
I don't know. Pretty much every like political expression, it was just some dork journalist that said it one time, like fucking 400 years
He's
ago.
a lame duck.
Yeah.
Not only is he fucking have a corkscrew dick.
This guy ain't nothing but a willy boy. He's willy boying all over, and then that becomes a...
He's a straw man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We just need new characters.
Yeah, pork barrel politics. That's one that was just a guy saying.
A golden parachute.
You brought that up.
Yeah, we talked about that recently. That's in business, not in politics. Pork barrel spending. Yeah, that's what it is. Ear notes, or what is it called? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we just need new characters. I mean, like, the excitement of those Trump debates. He was talking, like, shit to everyone.
I also think the president should be forced to podcast.
He should have a podcast once a
The
week.
campaigning should not be, it should be forced, the two of them have to sit down and do a podcast every single day for an entire year, and then we vote for one of them.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Where they're like, what? They're like giving each other a hard time?
Yeah. In
Yeah.
fact, I think everyone should be forced to podcast. I think
That's your new
there
thing.
should be look, and let's get rid of president. We'll have a dictator, me, and
Yeah.
my gay architect friend. And everyone in the United States will be forced to podcast endlessly on a 24-hour stream.
Uh-huh.
And except me.
100%.
We're just going to be making awesome buildings.
Yeah.
And cool clothes for me and platform shoes.
Yeah, yeah. Big suits, platform shoes.
And then whatever race is the worst at podcasting, they get the chop.
Uh-huh. You thin the herd a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swedish people.
Swedish people, terrible
Yeah,
podcast.
they're out.
Yeah. They're not going to have a good podcast at all.
Yeah.
And
It is pretty cool.
Swedish-
It is pretty cool that country's being destroyed by immigration, from what I hear.
Is it?
I don't know.
That's what they say about Europe.
That's what they say, yeah. They're saying Europe's being destroyed. Europe isn't for Europeans anymore.
Uh-huh. Well, good.
Yeah?
They suck.
What, Europeans?
Yeah, they're boring.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about any part of the world.
Yeah, that's what I told you, my dad the other day, he was like, do you know what the most popular name is now in England?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm guessing you're about to say Muhammad. It's Muhammad. Yeah.
It's still trying to surprise you.
He's still trying to, like,
Yeah.
shock me. I'm like, I'm guessing you're about to say Muhammad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, it is. It's Muhammad. How'd you know that? I was like, I just guessed. Like, I know
Followed closely by Enos.
you get the Muhammad news.
Number 2 is Enos.
Yeah. Enos.
Yeah. It's Muhammad, then Enos,
Yeah.
and then Chansey.
Yeah, Chauncey. Yeah, I don't care. I guess I don't care. But, like, it's like people say, oh, there's like a caravan of 2,000 Chinese right now through Central America. Who's
And what is that?
following
Like a covered wagon? And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, yeah.
Do they have
And
oxen?
he's got reins, and it's just another Chinese guy with the.
And who's watching them?
They've just got a team of other Chinese guys.
Like,
that-
there's a guy in Panama, like, waving at them. And it's like, wait till they get a load of that up in the United States. And then they have to meet with coyotes? The guys in Mexico that smuggle them through? That's pretty badass, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's a crazy trip to get there. Like, going down to Colombia and then all the way up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're just getting robbed everywhere they go.
Mm-hmm.
And what? So they can do DoorDash?
So they come here and do DoorDash?
Is that why they're coming here?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I figured out the other day why they have DoorDash, why it's like sometimes it says Jessica and then it's just an African guy.
I don't know. I don't use DoorDash.
I think they just use like an American's like social security number. Because you still technically need a social to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to think the other day what the worst job is because it was raining a lot on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I saw like the electric city, like the electric bike guys
I'd
making
say
their
it's
deliveries.
housekeeping at whatever hotel you've just stayed at.
Why?
That's probably because there's just boogers and feces everywhere.
There are boogers a lot. So.
Yeah. Because you just blow your
Well,
nose on the sheets and
I don't blow my nose.
disrespect spaces.
I don't poop on things.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. No. I don't.
Really? You want to run that back? You want to claim that? You don't shit things.
I mean,
I was thinking the other day, there had to have been instances where like the king of England shit his pants. Like
Yeah.
in 1720, they had to like keep it a secret.
Everyone in court is gossiping about it.
Yeah, but like just wearing like fucking like giant, all those big, the big pictures with the robes and
Yeah,
stuff.
but it's on one
He's
side.
just, they're just like somebody has to clean shit out of fur, and then they know they're getting executed afterwards too, because they have to keep this like royal secret.
They can't have it.
That King George shit his pants. That had to have happened.
It had to have. Yeah.
They were eating nothing but like they would just
Mutton.
eat like raw animal fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The food had to have been so bad.
Yeah. Well,
They couldn't like get Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it was always funny to me, like the criticism online, be like, "Oh, what like white people, their cooking isn't spicy enough," and they're like laughing at it, and it's like, you understand that's why they killed everyone. That's why right? Yeah, it's like that's why they did that.
That's why they own the planet.
Like maybe don't make them feel bad about that again.
Yeah, we're about to.
Yeah, well, it's like that seems like not a place you would want to start poking around,
Yeah, and if you look at the ghost pepper like competitive spicy food eating community, I think white people are doing all right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't think that we could take a lot of Scoville.
That Indian people that India had all those spices, because it's like they had the like Indian people leading up to that, like whatever before you had like what was it, Mughal before that, and then like the native inhabitants of the Indian subcontinent, they must have been like getting poisoned all the time. For them to find like just going into the jungle and just picking some like fucked up pepper off a tree, just being like, let's see if this one is good. And they're like, Vikram has died. And then
well, it's like that for like berries too, right?
Berries, yeah.
It has to be like one guy has to die.
Yeah, right.
Right, to know it's poisonous.
Yeah.
Or mushrooms. Or...
But the peppers are all spicy.
Yeah,
you know
the peppers
what I mean?
are all spicy.
They're all the peppers are kind of like, they're trying to kill you.
You know how he's
You know what I
dying.
mean? The berries, a lot of the berries want to be eaten. They're sweet.
Yeah,
The peppers are definitely like, hey, don't fucking eat me. And then they're still like, okay,
I'm gonna give you diarrhea. You're gonna have You're gonna get diarrhea. You're gonna get diarrhea to death
Yeah.
by me. Yeah.
And then the chocolate plant's just a slut.
Yeah, but it doesn't taste good to eat a chocolate.
Cocoa?
Yeah, you have to like roast it or something, right?
No, it tastes
It
amazing.
tastes good off the tree.
Yeah, I think.
Really?
I don't know.
I think it's a berry or something.
Well, it's like Hershey's Kisses.
No, I don't think it tastes. I don't
No,
think
they're just not sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it tastes like charcoal or something.
Oh.
You got to put sugar in it or something?
Yeah, sugar and fat.
And fat. We should get a plantation.
Oh, me and you?
Yeah.
I mean, why?
I don't know.
Why would you say that?
Not for the bad reasons.
We're
for the
trying to
good
keep
reasons.
things, to do like weddings and stuff.
Yeah.
That is crazy that people do that.
Plantation style wedding.
Yeah, that's like, what if we rent it out? That's the ultimate, let's rent something out, is fucking getting
They
a
love it.
plantation.
Fuck, I gotta figure this out afterwards.
You should get a plantation for her birthday.
She's not gonna like it.
Why?
Oh, Bobby called me again. How are we doing on time? 53. Okay. Yeah, I should get our plantation. What's the closest plantation in New York City? For Wednesday night? I can't do a plantation.
You just buy a plane. You do this all the time. Buy 17 plane tickets to Tennessee. Get a plantation.
Get them big hats.
Yeah, come back 3.5 weeks later.
Yeah.
And then be exhausted from vacation.
Be like, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. From her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wrangling these girls.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of pictures I had to take of them.
I can't imagine ever wanting to visit a plantation.
Have you ever taken a picture of a girlfriend and she's been like, you did a great job at that?
No.
Every girl I've ever dated, they've been like, can you take a picture? And then they're like, why'd you make me look
Yeah.
the ugliest I've ever looked in my
And
entire
then
life?
it's a trick question, because then you have to be like, well, that's what you look like. And they're like, excuse me? And then you're like, it's a picture of you.
It's a picture of you. It's your fucking face.
It's, what do you think, I used a trick camera? I'm like,
Yeah.
actually. And I have another, I opened an app called...
Make her look like a monster.
Yeah, right.
Monster girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. Every girl, yeah. I've heard this from girls a lot. Like, ugh, straight guys just don't know how to take pictures of women. It's like, I jack off to them.
You
Like,
jack off to pictures of women you've taken?
I like, women are beautiful to me. I should know how to, like, gay guys are, like, repulsed by women. Why would they be good at taking...
They get a lot of credit for things that are, like...
They're good at women?
But it's like, I mean, that's insane. It's like, is that where we're at now? It's like, well, gay men are just automatically better at photography.
Yeah, what the fuck are they talking about?
The pendulum's gone too far in the other direction, I feel. I'm going to start being a pendulum guy.
Yeah.
I've decided I'm a pendulum guy
We
now.
got to pendulum that one back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Is there anything they're not better at? You tell me,
I don't
women.
know.
You tell me, women.
What's so great about them anyway?
Yeah.
They're mean.
They are mean.
They're mean guys.
Yeah.
That's actually great about them.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes they really go there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, you're being a bitch right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like an unfair criticism. It's like, oh, well, straight guys are all racist and they tell people not to get the vaccine. But then it's like, yeah, but the gay guys are all mean. They're all bullies.
They're being
To
mean.
you individually.
They're being mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tell you not to eat.
Yeah.
They have blood on their hands.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe stop eating.
Joe Rogan's never going to be like, nice shirt, psych. You know what I mean? He wouldn't do that to you. To me, that's more harmful. That's more harmful than being like, yeah, like, look at the way their skulls are shaped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just nice.
Yeah, they have an extra bone. I don't know, something like that.
You know how straight guys do say that?
Yeah, you know how straight guys say stuff like that.
You know how straight guys say that, yeah.
Should I buy a Ford Model T? Should that be the last purchase before the... Can you imagine me just fucking...
Of the fiscal quarter?
No, before the money dries up. Just me pulling up to Radio City Music Hall. Just be like, Shane, I'm here. I'm Rosie O'Donnell now. Shane, it's me. Arooga. Let me into the green room. And they're like, they've asked you to leave several times. You just have goggles on and a scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should get one, for
Maybe
sure.
a Ford Model T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have a guy hanging on the side of it with a Tommy gun, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They used to ride cars like that. Those guys were idiots.
What?
They do a bank robbery, they wouldn't open the door and go in, they'd ride on the side of it.
Although
dangerous.
if I had a time machine, I would be in 1915 robbing
Every bank.
banks. Yeah, that would be the dream.
Probably so easy.
New York probably looked awesome back then too.
Oh my God.
It was so cool.
Looks awesome. Yeah. Yeah. There's smoke coming up out of the grades.
There's you know that building that's on like
Everything was the Chrysler building.
you know that building that's on it's like Putnam and Nostrand.
Yeah, it's like a really big, beautiful.
It's an apartment building with
Apartment
that
building.
like Beaux Arts, like
Yeah.
fucking green
Yeah, it's
awning.
beautiful.
Yeah,
It's right before you get down to Fulton.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that building's beautiful.
yeah. That was like an apartment complex for like rich artists back in like the 1910s.
Was it?
Yeah, if you could live like the people that live there, it would be like the guys that were the best at blackface, like literally.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I got a gig down at Radio City Music Hall, and they'd sit in their apartment, and they'd have their little notebook, and they'd be like, bananas, how I love them. Right down, so they'd be an artist in their flat, in that beautiful building.
They got to work
It's now
out.
a crepe restaurant.
Yes, that French crepe restaurant. Yeah. That place is really good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Although, crepes seem like, it's a little too indulgent, you know?
For like a lunch, I don't have Nutella for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I can't even tell if crepes are good or if it's just it's just indulgent. Like never would I be like, these are great pancakes. It's just fucking a bunch of it's just bread soaked in syrup.
Yeah. But crepes are eggier.
I know.
Yeah.
But my point is,
I get your point. They're on notice. Crepes are on notice. The French are on notice. Yeah, I mean, You know, maybe them having all the illegal immigration in Europe. Maybe they'll stop eating crepes every day.
Here's my question: if all of those people are leaving, like they're fleeing Mexico,
Right.
can I just go to Mexico? Because I've seen pictures. It seems nice.
Oh yeah, it looks gorgeous.
The problem is what? That the cartel is going to be like, they're going to kidnap me and like for ransom.
Yeah,
but
but
no one
who's
will
gonna
pay
pay?
it. Nobody will pay it.
I'm gonna have to ask the Patreon.
Yeah, they're not going to pay my.
They're not gonna pay.
Yeah.
Keep him.
So and then what? They kill me?
Ask them if he started riffing again.
I don't care. I'm in Mexico.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm having a nice time on vacation.
Yeah, you're like you're doing yoga.
I'd probably beat them all up too, dude. It'd be like that movie Triple X.
It'd be like Sicario, Day of the Soldado.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can Sicario those guys
Sicario, Sephardim slave owner.
easy. Yeah, Sephardario.
Yeah.
Sephardario.
Yeah. Why is the word fart in the name? Sephardim.
Sephardim?
Yeah.
They just left it right there
Yeah.
for all of us.
Sephardim, I barely know him.
Yeah. They say it's Sephardim. He's Sephardim in his pants.
Good job. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I was trying to think the other day of like what the worst job is, right? Because I'm like, those DoorDash guys, it's raining outside, so everyone's ordering, right? Mm-hmm. And then people are driving like psychos on the streets. They don't have health insurance. But then I looked it up. They make $29 an hour plus tips.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I guess. I mean, like, that's what I mean. I don't know. It's like shit is way fucking more expensive than it used to be.
Yeah.
So I would have to try and live off of $29 an hour. I would have to completely reset for me to understand what that's like. Because I remember when I was working for minimum wage, it's like I was making fucking $5.25 an hour.
But your rent was $400.
Yeah, it was nothing, you know, or like, $7 an hour, $9 an hour. I think like $11 an hour was, the last time I had a minimum wage job, it was $10 an hour, and it was illegal at the time under New York City.
Uh-huh.
And now I think the city minimum is 16.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would have to try and work at $29 an hour to.
Plus tips.
Yeah, but that's gotta be that.
But you have to just be getting hit by buses constantly.
Yeah.
On those little bikes.
Yeah.
It's scary. Mm-hmm. I felt scared for those guys. Yeah, I was trying to think what, like, my friend works.
What does that work out to? I mean, it's like, because you can't.
My friend does like labor organizing for the airports. And he was telling me that those guys make 17. And like, they're the guys that throw the bags. And they get no benefits. They work 17, no benefits. And then they're constantly like losing their arm in the bag machine. Or like getting sawed in half. Like just throwing the bags. That sounds way worse than DoorDash. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, so a 40-hour work week.
At 29.
And 29 is, that's what it's 40 is.
But it might be $29 an hour at like as long as you're picking up or delivering. It might be like a lie.
It's $4,600, and then you take taxes out of that. That's what? Taxes are what times? Point. Let's say 6.5. Yeah. So $3,000 a month after tax.
It's not enough.
You could make that work. I mean, you could live alone off of it even. Well, not really. I mean, like a one-bedroom apartment now. I forget that I've been in my place forever.
Yeah, one-bedroom apartment's like $3,500 a month.
Reach out to the show if you're a DoorDash driver.
Is it a good job or not? It seems really scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's also in New York City, it's all immigrants too that do it. Which would lead me to believe that that is why there's a caravan of 2,000 Chinese guys coming through Central America right now.
It says it's 22 an hour, not 29.
I thought DoorDash, I looked it up and it said DoorDash has raised it to 29.
Yeah, here we go. Here's Quora. This gives you the real answer. And this guy says he made 18.5 the year prior, adjusted gross income
What does that mean?
prior to tips.
Prior to tips.
Um,
For 40 hours a week.
I don't know. It's not loading. I think they get more of that stuff you put in your ear that softens your earwax.
What is that? Water? No, you go deaf always.
Hydrogen bromide, I think, or carbamide.
No, you can't do that, dude.
Hydrogen carbon monoxide.
I saw that like DoorDash said
Nobody is on TechCrunch. Nobody is happy with NYC's $18 delivery worker minimum wage. Nobody is happy with it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's funny when like any kind of like progressive reform, like these people don't have any like media representation.
Yeah.
So
yeah, $29.93. So it's $30 an hour.
yeah, this is from 2023. It says $18 is the minimum wage.
DoorDash in New York City says you'll now earn a minimum rate of $29.93 an hour.
Mm-hmm. I guess the minimum, because this is from 2023, and it says the minimum is 18. Many deliveristas, the community of app-based delivery workers. Okay, now I hate them. Never mind.
Deliveristas?
Now that I know that they're called that, I hate them.
I don't like that, but
Yeah.
maybe that's what it's called in
I think
Spanish.
they should be paid a big fat goose egg.
Cero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back to being called delivery drivers, then we had no problem.
Yeah.
But
Deliveristas.
yeah, you can go be spicy somewhere else. You can go you can go turn this into like a fun. I don't want if you're out here salsa dancing my food to my door.
Yeah.
No thanks, pal.
Yeah.
I want you wearing a hard hat. I want you dressed like Bob the Builder.
I want to come in a lunch pail.
Yeah, get out of my way. I gotta take a dump.
Yeah.
You can come in my house, take a dump.
Yeah.
That's
I'm a
fine.
constructionist.
I'm a fucking if I had done with them.
You don't like that.
Yeah, the police should start calling themselves policionistas.
Policionistas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to piss off the DSA.
That would piss them off a lot.
Yeah, does the DSA still exist?
I think it does.
Who's like joining the DSA? Who this week is
just
like
the fattest?
How many?
America's
Who this week is like? Maybe I'll fucking join the DSA.
We got 200 new members.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it still exists anymore.
Are you still a member? Or are you up with your dues?
No, I paid them $40 after Bernie lost in 2016.
And then you never paid them again.
No, I just paid him $40 one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, I gotta call Bobby back. He's called twice now.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, Adam's got
Thanks
to
a
call
lot.
Bobby back. I will be at Charlie Goodnight's in Raleigh at the end of this month. I guess in a couple of weeks. March 21st through, let's see here, 21st and 22nd, I think. Yes, March 21st, 22nd, I'll be at Goodnight's Comedy Club in Raleigh, North Carolina. Please come out.
This weekend, Boston,
No,
Massachusetts.
you got to call Bobby back, so let's do that.
Boston, Massachusetts, this weekend, the 8th and 9th. Detroit, the 15th, 16th of March. Come see me. Thank you so much, folks. All right, bye.